What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. Before we get started, quick announcement and reminder about the t-shirt campaign. It is over literally tomorrow. Time is out, guys. If you're procrastinating like I have and not even ordered my shirt yet, got to get on the website, got to get it done. You can go back. I'll actually put a link in the description to the shirt video or to the shirt campaigns. That way you can go right to it. Still going to be shipped in time to receive them before Christmas. So if you're getting them as a gift or want to receive them as a gift, still plenty of time for that. So go check them out. Get your t-shirt ordered. Now to the war at hand. There is some pretty cool attacks because this is the first one we've done with the new update, the new look, which looks kind of crazy. I don't know why they changed the color here, but anyways, no big deal. We'll go to it. Excuse me. It was a victory for us. Pretty one-sided. They did not do most of their attacks. I will try to get clearance still. I have not talked to Crispy Crunch about showing some of the attack on his base. I think it might have been, actually, let's see here, defenses. He attacked twice, 1 star. So I will try to get clearance for that and maybe just do a separate video showing you that so you guys can check it out. But on the OneHive side, good job to everybody. There's a couple of Town Hall 10 3-stars, and then obviously everything Town Hall 9 and below 3-starred. So really, really nice war. And again, some pretty cool attacks. And guys, I think it's just going to be fun. As bad as the update is, and as many problems as there are with the update, I guess it is going to be fun just to actually see something different for a little while. I'm sure we'll get bored with it in a few months if there's not balance. But for now, just seeing the different things and probably the increase of somewhat of an increase of Town Hall 10 content and 3-stars. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So let me know. First one we're going to look at is actually pretty crazy. Is Hell Town Hall 9 3-star. They're number 5. Now, granted, this is not a good base, but it is a high level base. Level 2 Infernos, actually level 3 Infernos, maxed out air defenses, maxed out defenses for the most part. In fact, it might be fully maxed out. I think it is fully maxed defense. Town Hall 9 doing this before the update. 0 chance of this ever happening. But again, pretty bad layout. But and Queen Walks, guys. Let me tell you something. Queen Walks did get a substantial nerf. You see, he put 1 healer on that queen just to walk her in, but he was only dealing with 1 point defense. He's going to get up here and get 2 air defenses for that trade. So obviously a solid trade there, and even using that 1 healer. I'm going to use our ability in just a moment and get that 2nd air defense taken care of, and that is going to be pretty much mission accomplished. So I think he might get the queen. Yeah, he gets the enemy queen as well. Uses the ability, takes the enemy queen out. So 2 air defenses and the enemy queen for 1 healer and his queen. Again, bad base design, but good trade there by Hell. And then comes on the opposite side with the king, drops him down, uses his ability, takes out another air defense, and then a few hogs to get that 4th and final air defense. The CC troops are coming out. He does have 1 poison spell. He drops on some of those stray troops there. Obviously, there's a lava hound in the CC, which he's not worried about trying to take that out because he's coming with an all-air attack, which is going to allow him to simply ignore the lava hound. He takes that 1 poison, though, grabs those CC troops that he can hurt him, and take those out. From there, he is going to come in on the bottom. Look at this down at the bottom. No air coverage at this point. I mean, just minions on actual defenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenses. Insane. Then comes in the top with lava hounds and balloons. Pretty much just a swarm, but is targeting the defenses. And then dropping these haste spells to keep those balloons moving very, very quickly between these defenses. And you see he did bring 2 free spells, Town Hall 9 freeze. Who knew it? I said we did talk about how it could possibly be an attack on a Town Hall 10 for that, but I did not expect it to be a 3-star attempt. You see how quickly those free spells run out, though. But it did give his balloons just enough time to get in there under that rage and get him taken out. Now just the X-bow, and only 1 of them are pointed up. So again, sort of a perfect storm here on a maxed out base, but it's still pretty crazy to see a Town Hall 9 3-star, a maxed out Town Hall 10 base. Excellent job to Hell. Absolutely crushed it right there. The last X-bow goes down, and then it's just cleanup time, and he's got the troops for it. Really, really nice. All right, we'll fast forward through this. Let him get all those high HP buildings taken care of. And then right here, kaboom, gets the 3-star. All right, moving on. Let's look at a couple actual Town Hall 10 attacks. Crispy Crunch, taking out number 8. And the reason I wanted to show this one was also, well, it's a nice 3-star attack, but because of he's the one that was already upgraded Town Hall 11 and has the Warden new hero. So you can see that a little bit, just level 6, but he's getting there. That's pretty quick actually to be level 6 already. Sends a couple of golems in and a jump spell with his queen. I'm just going to march them right in here. He clearly wants to get to that air defense, the queen, and that inferno tower. CC troops start coming out, drops that poison spell down and a rage. We're just going to allow everything to go down that much quicker. I think the queen is locked onto that lava hound at this point, so she's doing a little bit of work. Uses that king's ability. He's getting in there, taking the queen out, and now they're jumping onto that inferno tower. His barbarians are anyways. They get roasted pretty quickly, but he takes out one air defense. Now the queen is stepping up, and she's going to get that second air defense plus that inferno tower. So 2 ADs, an inferno tower, and the queen plus the CC. Pretty nice trade there. From there, he's just going to come in with his lava hounds, his balloons, normal go La Lune attack, but has that warden, did not deploy it with his kill squad, saved it for his balloon part of the attack, or his go La Lune part of the attack, excuse me. Comes in just working that counterclockwise motion, targeting those balloons where he can, and sending everything in. And right here, he deploys that warden on the backside, has that radius that increases their health around some balloons, around that last lava hound that he sent in. So just really kind of protecting it. And obviously when he uses that ability, it gives them that short burst of invulnerability. I'm surprised he didn't use it right there when he was facing the Inferno Tower, but decides to hang on to it, lets them continue to move through. Maybe he wanted to make sure that that lava hound did explode, because all ADs are taken care of at this point. Right there, uses the ability. You see those balloons flashing. They can't be hurt. It's pretty short-lived. Obviously, it's going to get longer as he increases the level of his warden, but for right there, that was enough. Only one Tesla remaining. The balloons have to travel over, but look how the warden sort of follows. I don't know, I haven't read enough or studied enough because it's so far away about the AI, how it works and how it sort of follows those the troops, if it's like troop space or what it really looks for when it does it. But anyways, works its way through the base, obviously doing attacks and helping with some HP, and gets the 3-star. So good job to Crispy Crunch there. All right. Moving on, let's look at another Town Hall 10 3-star. Meghan Mo Money taking on their number 11. A lot earlier on the Town Hall 10 here, it does not have maxed air defenses, which is its major weakness. Excuse me, guys. And Meghan exploits that pretty well. Comes out and she brings the Queen Walk. Now, I don't think this Queen Walk, look at how many you got. I think it was 3 healers there on that. And this is a level 40 Queen facing Town Hall 9 level point defense. So I don't know how well this is going to work anymore, guys. I think Queen Walk is going to be a real specific, okay, this base is perfect for it type thing. But the days of just Queen Walking everything, I think, are pretty much over. She comes in, takes out a few defenses, and then starts to reroute around the base. She goes through get that storage right there. It is just in range. And then she's going to walk around. So again, right here, watch when these point defense start locking onto this Queen. This is a level 40 Queen with 3 healers. Town Hall 9 level point defense. Watch when 2 of them lock on, how quickly she starts going down there. Pretty, not the way it used to be. Let's just say that. She's going to walk around and she's going to get that second air defense, though, which is going to be a huge help. The king coming on the side over here with a jump spell. You're going to get that next air defense and get that queen taken care of. So that was sort of mission accomplished over there. CC troops come out, but it's just a lava hound. Nobody cares about that. Just ignore it and then start sending in her own squad of lava hounds and balloons. Going to work their way through the base. You see just not really a clockwise, counterclockwise, just coming at it from both sides and then deploying those balloons targeted on each one of the defenses that she can target. Queen is still up, still doing her thing. She's going to lock onto that lava hound, though, so her job is pretty much done at this point. Balloons coming through. They're starting to work their way through that first tier of defenses, dropping those haste spells down, keeping them moving very quickly to that core. And then once they make the core, really nice timing and placement on both of these free spells, just eliminating those Inferno Towers and a couple of Expos, and then obviously that Rage in the core, allowing her balloons to just take all those high HP defenses out very, very quickly. By the time that last freeze wears off, all that's standing basically is that Inferno Tower. So it goes down, pretty much cleanup time at this point. Still has that one Lava Hound standing, just walks her way through the base, absolutely crushed it. Good job. I think you're going to see more and more 3 stars at Town Hall 10. I don't know that the balance is there yet, but just strictly from this war, I know they weren't good bases, already more than we're used to seeing. Looking for some Town Hall 9 action, though. It's not completely over. We still have a lot of Town Hall 9s, and we'll just see. It's going to be interesting to watch how people upgrade in the coming months. I think you're going to see a lot of it, but you never know. Still got a lot of Town Hall 9s right now. 1 Hog Blur. Look at the 2 poison spells. You're going to see this a lot, guys, and this is why I'm saying put lava hounds in your CC. Nothing else matters at this point. Everybody can bring 2 poison spells in their normal spell composition, and they can kill max dragons. They can kill whatever you got, except for lava hounds and golems. And lava hounds are the biggest time sink. So the days of me berating people for having the same thing in their CCs at Town Hall 9, I guess, are over, because what else really matters at this point? It just doesn't. Nothing else is significant. Nothing else is going to give anybody any trouble. Load them up with lava hounds. That's my opinion, anyways. All right, guys. Golems coming in, wizards behind, creating the funnel, queens down, wall breakers opening up, and now I like this attack because look at the composition. 5 witches, and then some of the max witches in the CC, just a witch swarm in through there. And apparently these max witches, I haven't played with them or anything yet, are very, very powerful. Just that little boost they got was enough to make them really strong. You see everything going through, and obviously what he wants to do here is get to that core. He's got those 12 loons for the outside. Once that jump spell's down, once that they make it into that core, they're going to work their way through it very quickly. Another rage there. Those skeletons under rage just tear through stuff. The king, the queen, they make mincemeat of that core. Even with all that high HP there, they just tear right through it. You see the balloons already starting to come in on around the side. They're dropping them, just a couple for each defense. Right here, only a couple air defenses left, and one of them is going down right there. One left, so he continues on with more loon deployment. As it goes down right there, he's free to send his last few loons in, and you can see they are just running through the outside of this base, absolutely wrecking it. We'll fast forward just a little bit as those last few are deployed, and that is going to be that. Only 2 defenses that can hurt him left, and way too many balloons for that. So we'll fast forward, gets the 3-star very easily, very nice attack. And again, witches, man, seen a lot of them already. So those CC max witches are going to be something you guys want to check out. All right, let's move down 1 spot here. Look at GenX taking on number 13 and doing it with a Golaloon attack really nicely here. Pretty standard stuff, though, coming in with a couple of golems. Obviously, the queen placed right conveniently between those 2 air defenses. Doesn't even have to get into 2 compartments. Can just get through this first compartment, drop the jump spell, and then boom, he's got access to everything he needs, basically, to make this a very, very easy attack. Right there, wall breakers open it up. Everything's moving forward. Just now drops the queen, and I'm sure we'll drop the king here in just a moment. The jump spell's down. There goes the king, and everything's going to move right into that defending queen, which is already engaged, has everything locked onto it. So the king goes in there, takes it out. The queen stepping up, taking out 1 more defense, and then she's going to get to work on those CC troops as the king has already taken out the 2nd AD. So that is mission accomplished right there. Balloons already coming in. You'll see put those down first, and then that lava hound, which is going to get out in front. Just working that clockwise motion on this base. Just a couple air defenses left, and the kill squad still in the core doing quite a bit of tanking. So he's got 1 lava hound left to put down. He's going to drop it, just being patient, letting this side develop. To where those balloons can cut through the core. And then right there, that last lava hound with a few more balloons goes down. He's got a few left in the bag for that backside archer tower. Going to drop it as soon as everything gets into range. Right there, the last air defense takes out the last remaining lava hound, but the balloons are already closing in. There's those last 2 balloons on top of that archer tower, taking it out, and that is a full attack. Very straightforward. Just what you want to look for. Those 2 air defenses in that queen. That's all you need, and that is exactly what GenX got, and got the 3-star. Good job, buddy. All right, what's this delay? It seems like there's a delay after it's over before the stars start popping up. That's new. Interesting. All right, number 15, a Toku, taking on this guy with quake spells. And look at, it's so crazy to see all those different spells there. I mean, I know it's just 1 more, but it seems like it's a lot. 4 quakes, open everything up. He's got the 2 poison spells if he needs it, heal, and a rage. This is basically a max attack. I mean, I guess it's what you'd have to call it. Walks right into the core of the base, takes out those 2 air defenses, takes out the queen, uses all of his spells on his kill squad, takes out a pretty good section of the base, and then comes in on the backside with a Golaloon. Or it's just a Laloon, sorry. Right there, the golem goes down. Queen's right behind it. Wizards have created the funnel. Both golems are going to reroute here in just a moment. Yep, back through that opening. The king goes in. Going to get both sweepers with this as well, so that's sort of a bonus. Right there, the CC troops come out, but the poison is down for them. It is a dragon and balloon, so just takes care of those. Right here, you see the air defenses going down already. Queen's locked on, uses the heal for the king and for his barbs, uses the rage for the queen. Just big section of this base already taken out, probably at least 1/3 of the defenses, I would say. are being dealt with or have been dealt with. Then comes the lava hounds and the balloons, just targeting each defense around that outside. A good base for it because you can target so many different defenses, just directly target them with balloons. Look at that. I'd say a good 8 or 9 just straight up targeted. Balloons go straight to it, drop their bombs, and they are done. So that is pretty much that for that base. Does drop that last poison for any trapped skeletons there. We'll fast forward a little bit as these last few Teslas go down, and then it's just cleanup time. Queen's still up. It's got a few pups running around, just enough to get the job done. Excellent attack by a Toku. All right, one more, and we'll wrap this thing up. Sam taking on number 17. And doing it, I think you guys are going to see more of this at Town Hall 9. I know this base is it's not a good base. Trap stuff and all that's obvious, but look at what he's got here. Just the king and queen and 46 hogs on a maxed out Town Hall 9 base. Again, not the best design, but all you have to do is get in there, get that queen taken care of, get the CC troops lured out, and because you can do the double poison spell now, it doesn't matter what's in there. Even if there's a lava hound in there, it doesn't matter as long as, especially if it doesn't pop. Brings that out, drops the poison. If the queen makes it and kills the CC troop, you could actually save that poison for skeletons, but he goes ahead and uses it, which is a fine use for it right there. You see everything's dead. Now it's just a matter of sending those hogs in. And because of what we've learned about hogs over the year, it's not like in the old days where you just spammed them all in one spot. With 46 hogs, you can surgical so much of this base, and with 4 heal spells, I mean, it's going to be very hard to defend against. It really, really is. That's part of the nerf. You have the extra time, you have the extra poison. It's gonna be something to watch. So right there, hogs coming through. He's just dropping those heal spells down, keeping them healed up. Right here, I think again he probably could have held on to that second poison and had it for these skeletons that were chasing. But that's nitpicky. He does have one more heal spell left. He's just sort of waiting for a bomb to go off somewhere so he can drop it. And right there it does. Drops that heal spell down, keeps his hogs going. You see how much damage 46 hogs can do. That's a bunch. And they also, around the outside, he's got the wizards for cleanup. I mean, he just needs, 8 or 9 hogs to survive this, and that's a 3-star, which is exactly what he's going to get here. The last defense going down in the core, they turn around, take out those skeleton traps. The king is still up, defending king, but, he's sort of in a bad spot, and had he been still stuck on those hogs, they would have taken him out pretty quickly. So the CC goes down. The hogs are getting on some of these high HP storages, and that king again just sort of wandering around, taking out a few wizards. But right here, they're going to engage just as the time as that storage goes down. He's taking out some hogs for sure, but he's almost dead. Just a sliver of life left. And as soon as he hits one of these wizards, I think the next one's going to... Oh, nope, he gets that one taken care of. I guess it's all on the hogs here. 40... Look at the extra time here. This would not have been a 3-star, most likely, if I didn't look at the beginning time prior to update. But a few hogs left in a wizard. They take out that king, and with that extra time, that one remaining hog comes over and gets the 3-star. Excellent attack by Sam. Just snuck it out. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a good war. Going to be, interesting to see what comes forward in the next 2, 3, 4, or 5 wars. We do have an arranged war that is started right now. It's already going on probably by the time you're watching this. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. Until then, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.